Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Have you? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. You haven't... Have you seen my sister? Have you seen... Hi. Hi, sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you, you know. Have you seen my sister anywhere? Have you seen my sister? Have you seen my hello, hi. Well, I'm looking for my sister. Have you seen my sister? I am a little bit worried at this point. Have you seen my sister? Have you... Listen, I don't mean to bother you, but have you seen my sister? Potentially, maybe. Onisandoko. Well, the thing is that I accidentally got lost out here in the woods while tracking my sister, and now I'm a little bit lost. So, I'm not lost. I'm not lost, by the way. I'm not lost. I'm not lost. That was just a mistake. That was just a slip of the tongue. I'm not lost. I'm just looking for my sister. What does she look like? She looks like me, but older. And she's got like really big, she's got fluffy ears. She has a tail similar to mine, and she has really big, well, you know, she looks like she's tall. She's like even taller than, I know it might be surprising for you to hear, but she's actually even taller than me. Yeah, so like I'm 6'8", right? She's like, she's like 7 foot. She's like 8 foot probably. She's got a really big personality. She's big. Well, I don't know. Do you think I have big eyes? If you think I have big eyes, then maybe, I guess maybe. Now Lost is enjoying the scenery. Yeah, I'm enjoying this scenery a lot. And the general vibes. You know. It's really nice. It's really nice. Big eyes for hunting. Why would you say that? She's got really big eyes, yeah, for hunting. Yeah, and really, she's got great hearing. She has cat-like reflexes. She's really cool. Did you see that? You didn't, did you see that? Did you see that? And you didn't, did you see that? There was... It's fine. It's okay. Nothing worrying. Nothing scary at all. Cats are good at hunting. Yeah, I'm good at hunting. I've been out hunting before. I've hunted things. I've hunted things before, and I was definitely trained from a young age to be a master predator, apex predator, master hunter. So, what's the been a deer? Do you think there's deers in these woods? Do you think there's deers in these woods? Do you want me to wander into the lake? I don't know. Listen, there's nothing, it's not that I don't like water, because obviously I'm a cat who loves the ocean. I'm a cat who loves the ocean, so it's not that I don't like water, it's just that this water specifically is It doesn't look so nice. Not that I'm not brave enough to go into the water. I'm just saying that it doesn't look very hygienic. It doesn't look very hygienic, okay? So I don't know. I don't know if this water is I don't know if I would qualify this water to be no, listen. I know all about clean water, and this water is very I wouldn't trust that water. I wouldn't go into the water. You think you saw somebody in the water? No, that's crazy. There's definitely nobody. There's nobody in the water. You don't have to worry. No, that's crazy talk. There's nobody in the water. That'd be crazy. I don't see anybody in the water. Swamp monsters, no. Swamp monsters aren't real. What are you talking about? Swamp monsters are definitely not real. That's crazy. That's crazy. No less hygienic than the ocean. No, it's completely different. Listen, the ocean is very hygienic. This, however, is clearly radioactive. And will probably cause me to grow like a third eye or something. I mean, we are close enough to the facility that, did you see that? Must have been my imagination. Spicy water. Swamp thing is totally no. Swamp monsters are not real, okay? Whoever told you that was just trying to scare you. They were just trying to scare you. It's just a crocodile. No. Crocodiles don't live. No. Crocodiles. No. Radioactive. Don't worry. I have a permit. Don't worry. Somebody once. Yeah. Well, whoever told you that, they were just trying to scare you, because there's definitely nothing dangerous. My sister's not in that lake anyway, so we don't even have to worry. Why would my sister be in the lake? We don't need to go in the lake. Let's not even talk about the lake. Listen, the lake isn't even there anymore. The lake isn't there. We just need to find my sister. Okay? We have to find my sister. And that's all that's important. And obviously, my sister would not be in the lake. Duh, my sister wouldn't be in a lake. Why would my sister be in the lake? That's a crazy thing to say. I believe I feel grass, no lake. Yeah, there's no lake anyway. No lake. Don't worry about the lake. That's a crazy thing to say. There are no lakes in Ba Sing Se. There's no lake here. If only you have Dora to help you. My name is Dora. Can you find the sister? Cause I can't. I'm a little bit worried. I heard toasters are great rock out of crocodile. I didn't bring my toaster. How many of you are just bringing toasters out into the woods with you? Listen. The last thing I heard is my sister said that she was gonna go hunting, and now here we are in the middle of the woods. She didn't come back, and so now I was just kind of like, where's my sister? I haven't seen her in a while. So, I thought maybe I should go around and look for her. Of course, because, you get worried. It's been a while since I've heard her voice. My sister's not just a voice, but it's been a while since I've heard her voice or seen her face. obviously. But yeah, so like I was just out like looking for her and wanting to know where she could be. And well, now here we are. It's gonna be totally fine. What kind of critters does Shiro like to hunt? Well, that's a really good question, isn't it? That's a really good question. What kind of critters does Shiro like to hunt? Well, if I told you, I think I'd have to kill you. Or she might. Not that she hunts humans, because that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. She doesn't hunt humans. That would be directly against the prerogatives of the experimental facility. That would be against all the facility's rules. She doesn't do that. You can trust me. She doesn't do that. So, don't worry. That would not be... No! No. Radioactive water might leave a stain. And I wouldn't want to get a stain on my beautiful dress. Exactly. I'm nice, I swear. You want to live? Well, listen. Now, if I told you what my sister hunts, well, I mean... Okay, picture this. Walk with me here. Picture this. You're not walking with me. Do I have to do everything here? Listen, picture this, okay? If a catwife of my caliber, clearly top of the line experimental subject, okay? A catwife of my caliber, after all. You're still not walking with me. What's happening here? Come on. A catwife of my caliber, okay. Catwife of my caliber needs bones, fingernails, as it were, teeth, and other collagen-rich sources of nutrients in order to live, right? If that's what a catwife such as me, needs to live, imagine what a catwife in her old age, because my sister's really old, especially for a catwife. If my sister, don't tell her I said that. This is between you and me. I would never call my sister old to her face. That'd be rude. Can I have my teams? Mods, throw them in the basement. Throw that guy in the basement. Halo, I'm gonna track you down. I'm gonna put you in the basement, and I'm afraid that you have to pay your daily teeth tax. I'm afraid you have to pay your daily teeth tax. Hag catwife. Exactly. My older sister firmly into haghood, but don't tell her I said that. Don't tell her I said that though. I would never say that. That's rude. Anyway, but yeah, if you can imagine, I need my daily portion of collagen-rich materials. Just imagine what a catwife in her prime haghood needs to survive. I'm not telling you, to be clear, because if I told you, I'd have to kill you. But just imagine. Imagination. Just imagine. How are you doing today? Well, could be worse. Could be better. Right now we're in the middle of these really nice, not scary woods. And it's not scary, and I'm not scared. Are you scared? Cause I'm not scared. You're not scared, right? Why is the catwife in the woods? Hi. Wow, that's so generous. Thank you for the 2. I hope it will help me find my sister. Thank you. Shiro's sister's hunting bigger prey or crowds. Crowd! You make a good point. Actually, you make a very good point. You make a relative... You might have a point. Actually, you might have a point. You know, now that you've said that, I am a little bit worried about all of you here with me right now. Because if you're here with me right now, and I'm here in the woods where my sister was, and my sister may or may not have been on a raging rampage, which that probably, and you're here, and I'm here. I mean, I'm definitely safe. But you might not be, though. How long ago did we lose Sister Neko? Well, it was sometime in February, right around the time, around the time I debuted my new Live Today model. I think we lost Sister Neko right around then. We haven't seen hide nor hair ever since. Have we? I haven't. Have you? Have you seen her? Because I haven't. Hello, welcome in. Also, your birthday is tomorrow. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. I really hope you live until then. I really hope I didn't just doom you by bringing you into the woods. You should totally make it until then. Don't worry. You will survive. I will make it so... Don't worry, I'll make it so you survive until tomorrow. You will reach your next birthday. All of you. Probably. See, I brought us... No, I didn't. But I'm just saying, like, as long as somebody is slower than you, you'll be fine. That's it, right? That's definitely it. Yeah, I mean, it's probably been a couple months. Let's see, how long has it been since February? February, March, April. So, like, 3 months? Who is your sister? My older sister? Wait, you don't know my older sister? What the heck? She's been around, you know. She's been around, you know. I feel like I've... Listen, as soon as we find her, you'll remember, probably. I didn't bring you to Green Bait, though, so you don't have to worry. You don't gotta be the fastest, you just can't be the slowest. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. You just don't have to... As long as you're not the slowest, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Which begs the question, out of all of you, which one of you is the slowest? I don't know her either. You guys don't even know my sister. She's like totally famous. She's been gone for quite a while. I missed that Christmas album doing the airboat thing. That was really good. That was a good one. Don't kill me. I'm not gonna kill you. What are you talking about? As long as you give me your daily tithing of teeth, okay? Nothing bad will happen to you, and I promise I will protect you from my older sister. Totally safe. Don't worry. Wait, did you see that? Did you see that? I definitely heard something a little weird. Did you hear that? Was that just me? Knowing me, I would not trip on something. I would trip on something dumb, so I'm probably not coming out. No! It's totally traversable terrain. So, probably fine. Anyway, don't look at the lake too hard. Every time I look at the lake, I feel like I keep seeing something kind of... Yeah, don't look at the lake. Don't look at the lake. We're just on a lovely walk through the woods. Don't worry. We're on a lovely stroll They're these beautiful woods. Did you hear that? And nothing bad is gonna happen to us, so you don't have to worry. And I mean, I haven't seen my sister in like 3 months, so there's really no guarantee we'll see her here either. Not that I'm afraid of my sister, because I'm not afraid of my sister, by the way. She's not scary. She's really friendly and nice. And beautiful, and I hope she's not listening to me. You don't think she heard me saying she was old, right? You didn't hear anything? Good afternoon, ShiroNekoNya. Good afternoon. I can run a 40-year in 4 seconds. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Most of the time. Yeah, most of the time. She's totally friendly and nice. And I've never seen her disembowel anybody, so I feel like that is a really good sign, actually. I feel like the fact that she definitely has she's never been violent. Ever. You know? She's never been violent or... You know, I've never seen her tear anybody's limbs off. For sure. Yeah, I've never seen that happen. And she's definitely never, dislocated anybody's arms. And she's never attacked anybody. She doesn't go for the throat, for sure. And I've never seen her wield any weapons. Yeah. I've never seen her commit any crimes or acts of violence. Ever. And I'm not scared of her, so you shouldn't be either. Anyway. Did she disappear when you started with the new medication? Medication? What new medication? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean medication? What do you mean medication? Are you at the facility? You at the facility? Have you been hiding medication in my food? What do you mean medication? What do you mean medication? There's no way. Rocket Cat, I trusted you. But you've turned to their side? You've turned to their side? I knew it. I knew I couldn't trust you. I knew it. Rods. Fucking kill that guy. I'm afraid we'll have to take you down to the other side of the basement. It's time that you learned that you can't just cross me like that, you know? I'm sure with a little bit of convincing, you'll understand how extremely bad and terrible the facility is. And you'll totally change your mind, right? I'm afraid you'll have to kill that guy now. There's no other choice. Tie him up, send him to the basement, and make sure to pull out every single one of his teeth. I'm hungry. You've never seen her do it, but equally she's been missing. Well, she's only been missing recently. Sometimes she goes off for months at a time, but really, I don't think it's ever been this long. We're at like almost 3 months of my sister being missing now. That's a really long time. That's way too long, I think. You know what I mean? I think that's way too long now. So the only wants the best for you. The facility! You don't know the first thing about the facility. Clearly. And if you did, you wouldn't be saying that. You don't know anything about the facility. That guy's a poser. Listen, if you hear any voices, you're supposed to just ignore them. The facility likes to lie to you. Okay, the facility is always lying. You don't have to worry. Take him to the deeper side of the forest. Shall we dunk you in the water? A little light waterboarding never hurt anybody. Don't worry. We are babysitters from this facility? Yeah, sure. That's what you like to tell yourself. That guy's a fake. That guy's a fake. A real agent from the facility would never admit it. A real agent from the facility isn't that dumb. Come on. It'll only hurt for a second. You'll suffer for hours. The facility are good people. See, that's how you know that guy's just a troll. The facility contacts, they would never admit it. Blow their cover like that? Come on, bro. Where are we at, catwife? Well, funny you should ask. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Well, yeah, so the funny thing about that is that not that I don't, well, I know where I definitely know where we are. I know where we are, and I'm not lost. Who told you I was who told you I was lost? I'm not lost. I'm not lost. I'm totally... We're not lost. Don't panic. Nobody panic. I'm just a little bit... I'm not lost. I'm just a little bit, misguided. I may or may not have taken a wrong turn, but I know exactly where we are, and I know how to get out of this, and we're definitely not being stalked by any predators, such as large, older cat wives like my sister. That'd be really dangerous, and I would never put you in danger. Because I love you, and I would never put you in any danger. Do you trust me, right? You trust me? You trust me. You trust me, right? Everything is totally under control. And, like, worst comes to, if there was any danger, which there's not, because I would never put us in any danger. I can always pull out my trusty knife. And I'm actually really proficient with my knife. I'm a trained knife professional. So you don't have to worry about anything because I can protect us. Especially from... Definitely... I mean, listen, I've never won against my sister in a fight. But I... could. I could. I definitely could. So, larger catwives? Yeah, she's got a lot of personality. That's what I like to say. Did you just say feet? What about him? You shouldn't have made a paper boat with our map. Listen! Okay. But I wanted to be like Saba. Because she always says paper boat, so I wanted to make a paper boat. And it's so cute. I wanted to make a cute paper boat. You can't blame a cat girl for wanting to be like the fish that she loves the most in the world. It just happens sometimes, okay? It just happens sometimes. Look, I'm sorry for making... I'm sorry for making... No, I'm serious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making our map into a paper boat. I didn't realize. Anyway. I didn't realize the repercussions of my actions, and now here we are. But, like, we're gonna be fine, so you don't have to worry. Anyway, I'm sure that there's nothing dangerous in these woods. My sister comes to these woods all the time. Did you hear that? Must have been the wind. We should stop Halo and use his blood as waypoints. That's a really unique suggestion, and I kind of like it. Hopefully our stacks will last us. Yeah. worst case scenario, I guess we could all start a fight to the death and then cannibalize whoever loses. So it was actually an orange cat. No, I'm a white cat. Shiro. Look, it's white. I'm a Persian. I'm a long-haired, beautiful Persian cat. Purebred. Okay. It was a cute bow. It was a cute bow. See? Careful with that knife. Don't worry. I'm a knife expert, and I definitely wouldn't accidentally cut anybody. And I've never done that. I've never done that, so, definitely not on accident, at least. Never on accident. My mommy told me I'm not allowed to do that, so I'm excused. Oh, your mom said you're excused from the annual bloodletting ceremony. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. So does anybody else want to volunteer for the annual bloodletting ceremony? If we all pick one person to sacrifice, we could use their blood to create waypoints, like Obi suggested. Oh, that would also be a great way to track where we've been. If we just take one person and drain all of their blood, we can then use their blood as like a trail. You know, like Hansel and Gretel style with the breadcrumbs, except it'll be blood, which is actually probably better. It's actually probably better because if you put breadcrumbs on the ground, all the like creatures in the forest might eat the breadcrumbs, but blood is like they can't just pick that up and move it. They can't just pick it up and move it. So I feel like that's actually a really good idea. According to your sister checkmate? Well, yeah, but I'm trying to find my sister, so really, this is a win-win. This is a win-win, because if we put blood on the ground and it attracts my sister, who is definitely not dangerous, probably at this point, 2 months. She's not dangerous, probably. I mean, okay, so like, it kind of depends, right? It kind of depends. She's only dangerous She's only dangerous if, like... She's only dangerous if she's in the middle of the feeding time. She's only dangerous if you catch her doing her, like, you know, during the time when she has to go out and capture prey in order to preserve her, well, you know, physical form. So, why is your sister so mean? My sister's not mean. She's really nice and wonderful, super sweet, and she has the voice of an angel. Why are you so stupid? Huh? Beer Bro 1870? You sound like somebody who wouldn't love a wonderful, amazing older sister like mine. Why are you slandering my sister to me? Huh? How'd you like it if I slandered your family? My sister's not mean. She's just dangerous. Not really dangerous. Just like she can be dangerous. I mean, like, every cat can be dangerous. She's a wild animal after all. You can't just expect feral creatures to be 100% safe. She's not mean. Would you call a bear mean? No. No. Bears aren't mean. They're just... But you need to respect them. You have to give them the respect that they deserve, okay? Sister is very kind. Yeah, she is. It's just that, you know, there's something that happens as you get older. At least that's what my sister always told me. As catwives age, they end up having, you know, I think she said it's like these points in time where they have to go out and, well... hunt. They have to hunt in order to sustain their life force. And, you know, I'm not saying they hunt humans, because that would be, because then I think that it's government classified. That would be spreading information that I'm not spreading, and I wouldn't spread it. and I wouldn't spread. But I am saying that possibly humans might have been harmed to sustain older catwives in the past. Could she maybe be out in the woods practicing her singing? That sounds really possible and true. In fact, what is this? Is this catwife sign? I think we're on a trail. You can totally tell. These are the claw marks of the catwife who was hunting her prey just recently. I'd give it a week and a half. So we're definitely on the right track. Those brave people. Catwife is not being honest. I am honest. I'm just bound by NDAs and government secrets, okay? Listen, I don't mind escaping from the facility. Clearly, the facility had extremely evil intentions. That's why they were shut down. But I'm not about to give away classified government information. Okay, I don't know. The facility, they're baby stuff. I don't need the US of A government coming after me. Gosh, that would complicate everything. That would be a whole mess, and I'm not willing to deal with any of that, okay? I'm not willing to deal with any of that. It's one thing to deal with the facility, okay? Baby stuff, right? But having an entire military force bearing down on my peaceful life, okay, out on the ocean, not a chance. I'm not gonna take risks like that. I wouldn't be taking risks like that, okay? Imagine the hassle. Imagine the headache. The last thing a cat girl wants or needs, okay, is an entire military force from the American government on her tail. I've got things to do. I've got a life to live. I have to become a mega idol, okay? I can't just bring the entire American military on top of me by releasing government secrets. No. And I wouldn't, for my FBI agent who is listening to me, and I wouldn't do that. So don't worry. So, Shiro, you would eventually turn on us? What are you talking about? Why would I turn on my amazing cat husbands who I love dearly and so much? My favorite people in the world. What a dumb question. What? Did you see that? Slenderman! Don't worry, me and Slenderman are tight, bro. Me and Slenderman, we're actually super good friends. So, you don't have to worry about him. The real threat out here would definitely be an older catwife who's about 8 feet tall with really large ears and beautiful eyes. Mega idol, isn't that position already taken? I'm pretty sure that more than one person can be a mega idol. What, you got a problem with me becoming an idol? Wow, you're gonna tell me I can't chase my dreams? Boo, you suck. Damn. The least you could do as a good cat husband is be supportive. You're gonna crush my dreams like that? Bruh, what's wrong with you? Mods, tie that guy up. Mods, compress him into a 1-inch cube so I can eat him in one bite. Is Slenderman kind? No, I wouldn't say so. Is Slenderman kind? I wouldn't say that. I would not really classify Slenderman as, like, particularly kind, I suppose. I'd say he's, you know what? Listen, I won't speak for Slenderman. You ask him the next time you see him. You should really base your judgments on people off of your own experiences with them, okay? Okay? I can't speak for everybody. I can't tell you how to feel. I can't explain, like, my impression of Slenderman is my own, if that makes sense. So I think you should form your opinions the next time you meet him. Why are you friends with unkind people? Listen, there's a difference between being kind and being just a normal person. Beard bro, why are you so annoying? Why is everything that comes out of your mouth really annoying? Mods, ban that fucking guy. Mods, ban that guy. He's really annoying. Everything he says is just annoying. Ban him, put him into the basement, and I'm gonna tear him apart limb from limb and pick all of his teeth out, and then I'm gonna eat them. Slenderman catwife collab win? He's just misunderstood. I would say you don't have to be an unkind person to not be classified as a kind person. Some people are just people, okay? Some people are just people. Am I supposed to, like, I don't know. Are you a kind person? Do you go out of your way to be kind to everyone you meet? What does kind mean to you? You're mad with influential power. You just saw Slenderman? No, you didn't. And if you did, ignore him. Because you don't want to bring him over here. Listen, I'm on a quest to find my sister, not Slenderman. You're gonna invoke his presence. You guys are being you guys are being nuisances. Are you calling sister stinky? I didn't. Whoa, I did not call my sister stinky. I called her old. That's totally different. That's totally different. I called her old, which you're not supposed... By the way, don't tell her I said that. Don't tell her I said that. Kindly unkind, kind of kind. I mean, like, I don't know. Eldritch creatures, are they kind? No? Do I benefit from being friends with them? Yes? Like, are you gonna tell me that you're gonna look at Cthulhu and be like, kind? I don't know. But, like, I'm not gonna make enemies with Cthulhu, okay? That guy could definitely kill me. Like, you guys want me to be like, is every person I'm friends with kind? Well, like, I don't know, the eldritch entities that live in my room, like, they're just, that's what they, you know what? They're just forces of nature. Is a hurricane kind? I don't know. But am I gonna piss off a hurricane? No. Clearly no. Obviously no. What a ridiculous question. You could just say that. I didn't. Like, you can't, like, are you gonna go walk up to, like, the Slenderman and be like, no, we can't be friends, and I'm gonna go piss him off? Like, duh. No. Blue seems like a chill guy. See? And that's the right attitude to take. You don't piss off eldritch entities. It's a bad move. It's not in favor of a long lifespan. It's not in favor of a long lifespan. Pissing off eldritch entities is a surefire way to very quickly end your life. That's a bad idea. Listen, I'm just a cat. I'm just a cat. Okay, I know you guys love me and respect me and think I'm all powerful and also have a general fear of me and because I'm very dangerous and clearly trained in the art of knife wielding and martial arts. And I also have weapons of mass destruction, which is a very good reason to fear me, okay? But, like, I'm just a cat. At the end of the day, I'm just a cat, okay? I'm just a cat. And all 5 foot of me, okay? All 6'8" of me. 6'8". All 6'8" of me is still I'm only just a 6'8", 250-pound cat. So, like, made of muscle, by the way. But, like, that's all I am. Okay, I can't measure up to actual eldritch horrors, at least not that I know of. So far. It's terrifying, obviously. I'm extremely scary. Yeah. Hi guys, happy Sunday. Hello, have you seen my sister? I've been looking for my sister. Have you seen my sister? You haven't. You haven't seen my sister, have you? She's about twice as tall as me, and she has a big fluffy tail similar to mine. And also, she has really big heart. She has a really big heart. She's really sweet and caring. Yeah. Princess, that's me. Oh, you. Yeah, make friends with the eldritch enemies so they won't eat you. And that is what I like to say. Listen, rather than pissing off your general local eldritch horrors, I recommend making friends with them. That's really the way to go, because like you can't just like you can't go around pissing off your local eldritch entities. You will die. You will die. So we know. Remember for 2 months. Thank you so much for the 2-month flex. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being in that Koto for 2 months. Have you seen my sister, by the way? You wouldn't happen to have seen my sister, have you? Right. You haven't seen my sister. Your art is your biggest feature show. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sadly, no. Okay. You don't have to piss them off. You can just avoid them. I have the feeling this guy's clearly never dealt with any eldritch entities. Avoid an eldritch entity. Okay, sure. You're stupid. Whatever, baka. Okay. This guy's a stinky baka. Are you kidding me? Avoid an eldritch entity? Your local eldritch entities are always present. They're always listening. They're always listening. They're always listening, so I feel like you may need I feel like you may need to have a little bit of a reality check here. Your local eldritch entities, they're always listening to you. They're always around, they're always waiting for the next chance. Not that I would know anything about that, because I am just a cat and definitely not an eldritch entity. So really, I guess I can only go off of my own experience. Maybe I just attract eldritch entities, I suppose. I'm kind of cool like that. Maybe I just attract eldritch entities. Maybe I'm just kind of cool like that. Perhaps. I think my cat is an eldritch entity. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who said anything about being an eldritch entity? I'm not an eldritch entity. I'm clearly just what's that? Did you see that? We should keep moving. But I'm definitely not an eldritch entity. That would be a crazy thing to say. I've displayed no eldritch traits so far. Name one eldritch trait that I have displayed. I'm just a normal cat, experimental cat. Okay. Alright, I'm not an eldritch entity. What makes you think that? What? I mean, sure, I might be friends / acquaintances / to have some, debts to some eldritch entities, which I need to pay off, but I'm not an eldritch entity. That's insane. I don't know. She was an eldritch idol. Get it right. Yeah, wait, no. No, I'm not an eldritch idol. I'm a normal aspiring cat idol. Okay, I'm a normal aspiring cat idol. What? Take the eldritch. You keep putting eldritch in there. I'm not. There's nothing eldritch about me. I'm very natural. I'm not supernatural. Wait, does that I'm. What's the opposite of what's the opposite of supernatural? I'm lies. I never lie. I'm never lie. No. Scientific. I'm very scientific. I'm a very scientific cat that may or may not have forgotten to turn things off. I will refund you for that. Libs. Whoops, I need to turn off my live duty thingies. I forgot. I actually listen. I'm on a quest to meet my sister. Well, find my sister, at least. I'm trying. But unfortunately, I forgot to do like a million things yesterday. Did you know Sorry, hold on. Wait, we need to take a second. I know that, like, we might be haunted by Slenderman. I got Minecraft brain. I might be haunted by Slenderman and there might be Cthulhu on her tail. And yes, my sister may or may not be a mass murderer. I didn't tell you that, though. That's crazy. She's also... I also didn't tell you she's old. But I did want to tell you, yesterday I barbecued. Did you know that? I did a barbecue yesterday. And it wasn't with human flesh, also. That would be... crazy. But I did barbecue yesterday. For the very first time, I barbecued. I have a tiny little, what are they called? Hibachi grills. Are you lost? No. I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find my sister, and I know how to get out of here, so don't worry. Was it delicious? It was so delicious. Don't worry, I will, the 2.5K one is head pats. I will refund any of those. But anyway, so, I did a, also, they're not donos. This is channel points. So, I can go ahead and refund those. Sorry, my live 2D model toggles don't work, because I'm in the flesh today. Something else might be lost than her. Not my marbles, certainly. Can we get a cat girl hug? For old time's sake. Are you scared? I can definitely hug you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will protect you. I will protect you. You don't have to worry. Come here. It's okay. Shh, shh, shh. Don't worry. I'll protect you, and you don't have to worry about anything because I won't let you get murdered or decapitated or disemboweled or any of your limbs taken off. I forgot what that's called, but I won't let that happen to you. So you don't have to worry. I will definitely protect you. I've got my trusty knife, my trusty kitchen knife with strawberry jam on it. Delicious. And so you don't have to worry. Grandparents are barbecuing today? I'm so jealous. But now I know how to barbecue, so I can barbecue things. I have a tiny little grill. It's like super small. All I can do is put a potato and a chicken, some chicken on it. But it turned out super good. Decapitated. Yeah, welcome in, dastardly dwarf. But I definitely haven't lost my mind, and I'm not eldritch, by the way. Anyway, I did some barbecue yesterday for the first time, and I'm very proud of myself. I went out on my little ocean deck, you know, the deck I have outside, and I put my little grill out, and I made some delicious barbecued chicken, which I had imported from across the sea. And I barbecued a potato. I put it on the cold, like I wrapped it in tinfoil and put it on the cold. It turned out perfectly. And I still have another potato and more barbecue to eat today, if I want to, which I do. No, I'm a very professional knife handler. I was trained from a very young age to handle a variety of weapons, so I wouldn't hurt you with it, unless you're bad. Unless you're bad. Maybe if you barbecue something, you can get your sister to show up. That's true. Does anybody want to volunteer? Would anybody like to volunteer to be my, not victim? To maybe provide some meat for a barbecue? I think that's a great idea. I was just getting hungry. Are we throwing some shrimps on the Barbie? I've never had barbecue shrimp. I'm a little bit scared of cooking shrimp. I'm medium confident with cooking fish. I do an okay job with it. But shrimp are so easy to overcook, so I'm worried about cooking them. Ovi, I didn't know you like that sort of thing. Okay, we're going to cook, we're going to kill, and we're going to We're not going to kill anybody. We're definitely not going to kill anybody. We are going to barbecue a willing participant. A willing participant. We're going to fake ocean lover. No, I'm not a fake ocean lover. I'm just not very confident in my skills. That's a mean thing to say. Why would you say that? I love the ocean, but I'm just not very confident in my cooking skills. Listen, just because I'm an ocean-loving cat doesn't mean I'm not a VTuber. I'm sure you've seen the VTuber. I'm sure you've seen VTuber cooking posts, okay? I have the same debuffs that all the other VTubers have when it comes to cooking, okay? I'm not special. Can we grow your tail? Looks big and fluffy now. I think it would just catch on fire. I don't think it would retain its fluffiness. Unfortunately. I don't think it would retain its fluffiness. She doesn't cook everything she loves. Yeah, do you cook the people you love? I said calling me a fake ocean lover because I can't cook shrimp. Okay, shrimp is hard to cook. Shrimp is difficult. That's a difficult dish to cook. If you overcook it, it gets rubbery and yucky. I don't want to cook it bad. I'm familiar with sad girl dinners, yeah. But I like VTubers. Yeah, well, if you like VTubers, you should know a lot of VTubers are kind of bad at cooking. And that's just, unfortunately, a debuff that comes with being a VTuber. Unfortunately, the VTuber debuff means that I have a hard time cooking sometimes. Do not the tail. I'll barbecue you. Oh my gosh, is there gonna be a showdown between Halo and Obi? Yeah. Okay. VTubers universally have the cooking debuff, unless you're a cooking VTuber specifically. Unless you are specifically a cooking VTuber, you have the if you're a VTuber, you have the cooking debuff. It's just a part of. Listen, it's a part of. It's a part of the job description. If you're a VTuber, you have the cooking debuff. It's not. I can't control it. It's a natural result of being a VTuber. Okay. The VTuber debuff it's real, okay? I'm not the best cook. I try my best. I'm learning. I made myself an okay cup of coffee this morning. You guys may have missed the coffee saga. But like, I had like 2 months. No, it was longer. I think it was like 6 months where like, I just could not figure out how to make a good cup of coffee. I don't know why it kept turning out so bad. I think I got cursed. Do you think you can get cursed? I think I might have gotten cursed. I think I might have gotten like a couple months. Somebody put a curse on me. Maybe it was my sister. Maybe she was punishing me. You know, sisters fight sometimes. But like, I'm pretty sure somebody like cursed me with bad coffee making skills for like at least 3 to 6 months. And every cup of coffee I made was so gross. I don't know why. America's cat ears. You like my cat ears? Hi, welcome in. Also, have you seen my sister? Hello. Hi, have you seen my sister? She's really tall. She looks a lot like me. She is really tall and she has extremely large. She has really big feet. They're giant. She's like a size 11. She's like 8 foot tall. She looks exactly like me, but 8 foot tall with really big feet. She has really big feet. You haven't? She also wears really tall heels. Big appetite? She does have a big appetite. I don't drink coffee. Aw, man. I drink coffee and I drink tea, but it kind of depends on the time of day. Tea I drink in the afternoon, coffee I drink in the morning most of the time. I've been drinking a lot of tea recently, green tea and black tea. I've been drinking a lot more. So, yeah. Meow meow senpai? Am I your senpai? Am I your senpai? Bleh. You want to call me senpai? Even though I'm down here and you're up there listening, I'm not going to complain. You want to call me senpai? You wanna call me senpai? I'm not about to throw a fit over that. Kohai. That sounds more correct. Kohai sounds a little more accurate, don't you think? That's okay. You saw the bucket? Right, the bucket of what? The bucket? Bucket? What bucket? Bucket? A bucket of like water? Or like crabs? Shiro-senpai. Maybe they escaped from the facility to Slenderman. Don't worry about Slenderman. He hangs out sometimes. What you need to worry about is my sister. If you see her, you have to tell me immediately because we have to run. I'm not joking, by the way. Not because... Well, actually, what you should do if you see a fully grown catwife in the wild, especially of the 8-foot tall variety, with really big appetite. Is you should actually hold extremely still, maintain eye contact, get approximately 50 yards away, if you can, and then turn around and run as fast as you possibly can. That is the correct way to handle meeting a fully grown Shiro sister. Shiromoto-san. Yeah, I am Minamoto, I guess. Kohai Imoto. We're looking for her, but we run when we see her. Well, you should run when you see her. You should run, because you are definitely not equipped to handle... Listen, I may or may... Listen, okay. This is how it all went down. I was like, I need to go find my sister, and you guys were like, well, why can't we come with you, Shiro? We want to get out of the basement. I was like, okay, we can leave the... Fine, sure, we can leave the basement. I didn't think we would end up in this neck of the woods, because this part of the woods definitely... Well, let's just say this is the part of the woods where the hunting happens. Okay, the hunting happens. And the reason that I am saying that maybe this wasn't ideal isn't because I put you in danger on purpose, because I wouldn't. I just totally didn't realize that we were headed into, well, this area. And I may or may not have taken our map and folded it into a little paper boat because I thought that paper boats are cute. And I wanted one because I saw a river and I was like, well, maybe I could make the little map into a paper boat and see where it goes, because it was all just fun and games. All just fun and games, okay? And now we're here and now, well, I'm not saying that we have wandered into the hunting grounds of a formidable predator, but I am saying that if you see my sister in this part of the woods, you should not engage at any cost. Okay. Yeah. Planning on using this as a meat shield? I would never do that. I can't even believe you'd imply that. I would never do that, because I am probably the only one equipped to handle ShiroNekoNya. So, not that I'm not scared, and I may not have ever want to fight against her, but I can do my best. I can buy us some time, and that's what's important. That's what's important. Slenderman will protect us? Why would you rely on Slenderman? I'm your wife. Clearly you should be relying on me. Why wouldn't you be relying on me to protect you? I'm the one with the knife, okay? Where's Slenderman got? He's just tall or whatever. I will protect you because I'm a good wife. I'm a good catwife, yeah. I'm actually trained in the art of protection. So you should trust me to protect you because I am an extremely good bodyguard. And that was actually, you may not know this, okay? You may not know this. But part of the training for experimental catwives is hand-to-hand combat and the use of many different types of weapons, so that, because, well, I thought you already did know this, but yeah, catwives were created at the experimental facility in order to be weapons. Didn't you know that? From a very young age. We're supposed to be biological warfare. Yeah. He has tendrils? Okay, well, We're not talking about hentai here. Okay. Martial artist, yeah. Poo, 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 poo. Just like that. I think you accidentally slime us out during the process? What's that mean? Sorry, senpai. I can help you. You can help me. You want to fight with me? You're going to fight with me? Okay, well, you have to show me what you've got. You have to show me what you got. Poo, 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 poo. You'll have to show me what you got. You think you can fight with me? You'll have to show me that you're as good with your knife skills as I am. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. You have to show me you're as good as I am if you want to fight with me. Does guns don't work? Against the catwife? Nah, we're as hard as diamonds and steel. Bullets just ricochet off of us. Like as if you hit an invisible force field. Was that in the back? Did you see her? You didn't see her, did you? You haven't seen her. You would tell me immediately if you did, right? You definitely didn't see. Nah, sure. Let's keep moving. That's a really exciting thing to say in my chat. Please don't talk about that in my chat. Gets cut of out. No! Oh God, Hail Draco has gotten cut. He tried to prove his abilities with the knife, and unfortunately he has passed away. So I'm afraid we will have to put him on the barbecue now. You saw something moving? You saw something moving? Where? Did you see something? I didn't see anything. Okay, if you see it again, we have to run. If you see it again, we have to run. If you see it again, we definitely have to run, okay? Do you think she's listening to us? You don't think she's listening to us, do you? I'm sure we're fine. I'm sure we're fine. You have an evil laugh like Kurumi from Dead of Life? I don't have an evil laugh. My laugh is totally... My laugh is very normal. Everyone tells me how extremely sane my laugh sounds, actually. I've been told many times that my laugh is very sane sounding. So don't worry. Can we just start at campfire and sing campfire songs? What's a good campfire song? There's one from SpongeBob, right? It's just a CAMPFIRE summer campfire song. Like that. I don't know. It's raining, so I'm not sure. Is it raining? It's more like it's very humid here. I don't know if there's any wood in here we could light on fire. I don't know if there's any wood in here we can light on fire. I didn't bring an axe. Do you think that, like... I don't think my knife will do a good enough job. At cutting down trees early. It would take a really long time, probably. So, yeah. You never had a sister? That's silly. You guys have seen my sister before. And I think you guys have probably heard my sister before, too. She sang some songs with me before. Maybe your sister's hiding in the trees. Wait, you mean like... Wait, that's actually... I didn't think about it. Maybe she is hiding. I did see some branches moving earlier. Alright, we all gotta be on the highest of alert here, okay? She could be anywhere. That's a good point. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That could explain why we're not seeing her. She could be stalking us from the trees, like a mountain lion. We might be in danger. It's over for me, fellow Gregs. The shadowy figure got me. The shadowy figure got you? But I didn't hear anything. Did you yell for help? Wow, now I'm just victim blaming. Oh God, one of us is already gone. One of us is already gone. What are we gonna do? Now that we say that, are we sure she isn't just a figment of our imagination? What? What do you mean? All of us collectively having some sort of like mass hysteria? No. The proof is in the pudding, and I'm the pudding. Is she an earthbender? That's silly. Earthbenders aren't real. Catgirls can't be earthbenders because earthbenders aren't real. What a silly thing to say. She's hiding and we're seeking. Exactly. She's hiding and we're seeking. And if we see her, we have to run because it's kind of like hide and seek, except it's the opposite, where instead of trying to tag the person who is hiding, the person who's hiding tries to kill you. And that's totally fine. Yeah, I mean normal. That's how catwives play hide and seek, so don't worry. Yeah. Sorry, I have to go and abandon the search. I leave this here. Nobody take those! Nobody take those. Those are definitely from the facility. Mods, dispose of those medications immediately. Dispose of them. Dispose of them. Too late! My mods are taking random pills from people? Listen, didn't your mom ever tell you that you're not supposed to take medicine from random people? Didn't your mom ever tell you that? Oh my gosh, you guys make me go crazy. Your mom should have told you that you're not supposed to take random food and things you can eat from people. That's bad. You're gonna get human trafficked. No. Catgirl spree to the rescue. Spree. Mods be doing everything here. Mods are just going crazy. You're being a bad example. You're being a bad example. You're not supposed to just... I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Everyone else is going to do what you're doing because you're the mod. I've taught you about this. You have to be a good example. Oh my gosh. I guess that makes us proof. Wait, what? Hey, I know what you're trying to say. Let's see your butt. Don't take pills you find on the ground in the woods, mods. Mods, don't take pills you find on the woods. Really, don't take pills you find anywhere unless you know what they are and they're prescribed by a doctor, okay? Except for if the doctor is from the facility. In that case, you take the pills and you dump them in the ocean, okay? Quick question. I saw the standard AR-15 you gave me during the cowboy stream. Does that not work against your evil? And I said, she's not evil. Don't say that. She might hear you. She's not evil. And also, no, guns don't work against catgirls. That's well, at least not experimental catwives made at the facility. We're flame retardant, so like fire retardant. We're material. What is it called? They taught me this at the facility, but I forget. But like we're like basically we like deflect bullets. You actually can't kill a catwife with bullets or knives, well, or or fire. And you actually, I think the only thing that really works against a catgirl is taking them out into like super deep water and incapacitating them, because like most catgirls can breathe underwater, but like if you make them heavy enough that they can't move and you sink them to the bottom of the ocean, then you'll be safe. That's basically it, which is why, may or may not be why I live out in the middle of the ocean, is to make sure that any other failed experiments are easy to take care of. Yeah. Yeah. Bulletproof. Yep. She's just mean. My sister is not mean. My sister is not mean. She's really nice. Have you even ever met her? I thought you said you haven't even met her. What are you talking about? What about catnip? Now listen. Now listen, okay? Catnip is for good cat girls. Catnip is for good cat girls, not for incapacitating cat wives. The only way to stop a cat girl is love, right? That's true. Well, that's the only way to stop a Shiro. That's the only way to stop a Shiro, at least. But like, you know, when it comes to ShiroNekoNya, you just have to be careful. You just have to be careful. She's a lot more, now I wouldn't call her crazy. She's just a little bit less sane. Bulletproof, fireproof. Not sure about explosion. Well, definitely explosion proof, yeah. I remember missions like this. Being not. Well, it's important because in order to create a good bioweapon like a cat girl, okay, which is what I am, the government had to think about all of the different possibilities, like missiles and like guns and like fire and stuff like that. So really, the only way to completely defeat a cat girl is you have to incapacitate her and then sink her to the bottom of the ocean, and basically that's like purgatory for the rest of her life. And I'm only telling you this, okay? I'm only telling you this because we're up against, I mean, we're not up against anybody. We're just dealing with a slightly feral. We're just dealing with my sister when she's gone a little bit feral, okay? I think that's probably what's happened, you know. Every so often, you know, grown-up cat girls have to go out and hunt in order to sustain their life force. And if you're not careful and they don't maintain their sanity very carefully, they could just go a little bit feral. So all we have to do is find her, make sure she's good, and then run away. And hopefully, if we can get her out of these woods, we can start the domestication process. which is really easy. And it does not involve slowly luring her back to my house and carefully conditioning her to be domesticated again. Yeah. Yeah. There's no other cat girl. She's just sending you on a tour, Doom. What are you talking about? You guys clearly don't know how much. What? I'm a cat wife. I would never do anything like that because I rely on you guys. Yeah. Yeah, for sustenance, of course, teeth, collagen-rich substances, but also for love, affection, and companionship. Cat wives are built to be the best wives. That's why I'm a cat wife, obviously. Not only am I a government bioweapon, but I was also built to be the best wife in the world. Also a cat girl, which is part of being the best wife in the world, by the way. By the way, I don't know if you know, but cat girls make superior wives to normal wives. So that's why, of course, they had to make me a cat girl. Yep. Are you using a spade to lure your sister? Why would I do that? I just explained everything. Were you here for that? Were you listening? Okay, let me break it down for you. We were just going out to see where she is, and then we accidentally ended up here, which happens to be her, like, hunting zone, which I didn't intend for this to happen. And it's, you are acting like I'm not in as much danger. Not that we're in any danger, but you're acting like I'm not in as much danger as you are right now. Which I'm not scared of, by the way. I'm not scared. And you shouldn't be either, because my sister can totally be reasoned with most of the time. Can totally be reasoned with most of the time. Are you hearing whispers? I'm not. I'm not. And if you pretend you're not, they can't hurt you, so. I feel like we've been going in circles, really. I think it kind of feels like we might be. It kind of feels like we might be lost. We're not lost, not really. But it kind of feels like we might be a little lost. I mean, not that I think we can't find our way out of here, but like, I'm just saying, maybe we could be a little bit, we could have gotten some slight misdirection, because I feel like we were here like a second ago. Like, now I remember telling you a little bit ago, oh, just ignore the lake. The lake is definitely not haunted. There's definitely nothing weird in the lake, because that would be crazy. But I am just saying, that lake was here like like a long time ago, and like back then, and now it's here again, and now we're here again, and I'm a little bit concerned about maybe. Do you think we've been going in circles? Do you think we've been going in circles, or like, what do you think? I don't know. I don't hear whispering, but I do hear ghostly moanings of God knows what. Oh, that's really encouraging. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. You saw bodies in the water? Oh no, that's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign. If you saw bodies in the water, that could only mean one thing. And that would mean that she has been hunting here. Why didn't you tell me you saw bodies in the water? Why didn't you tell me you saw bodies in the water? Oh God, we're in way more danger than I thought. I mean, we're not in danger. Don't panic. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking, and you shouldn't be panicking either, because I'm sure there are no bodies in the water. That must have been your imagination. That must have been your imagination. There's definitely no bodies in the water. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. This has turned into a difficult situation. No. Not only should we not go... Did you hear that? I'm sure it's... I'm sure that was nothing. There are no bodies in the water, and you don't have to worry about that, so I wouldn't worry about that. If I were you, I wouldn't worry about that. Shiro spotted it earlier, though. She's like, what? No, I didn't see any bodies in the water. I told you it's a perfectly normal radioactive lake. Not dangerous. We can turn the lake into jello. Did you bring jello packets? Wait, with the collagen. You might be onto something. But if this were our POV, she would be at our hip. That's not true. If this was your POV, you'd be like this, because I'm 6'8". How does it feel to be so short, little guy? How's the weather down there, shorty? Heh? How's the weather down there? Oh yeah, you think I'd be at your hip when I'm obviously 6'8". And I would be giving you piggyback rides, mister. How's it feel? How's it feel to be so short and tiny? Pick you up and princess carry you. Don't worry, my princess. I will carry you. Don't worry, my princess. I will carry you around. On my Maybe put you on my shoulder. You can be my Diana. Yeah. This is how it feels to be carried like a little, like on my back. That's how it feels. You get this view, okay? You think you're so tall. I'm telling you, I'm 6'8", which is why my sister is terrifying. She's 8 foot. Why are you holding a bloody knife? It's strawberry jam, obviously. This is definitely just strawberry jam. Bloody? Wow, you're crazy, aren't you? That wouldn't be TOS safe, probably. I don't know what TOS is, really. I've never looked. Princess carry me. I'm just that strong, you know? Your sister must be great at basketball. Yeah, she's pretty good. How did you know? Somebody's been spreading the rumor that I'm an ex-NBA player, and so is my sister. But I just would like to put those rumors to rest, okay? We've never played professional league. She's 8 foot? So why didn't you? I did tell you. I told you I'm 6'8", and my sister is 8 feet tall. Okay, she's 8 feet tall. A piece? You want a piece? Yeah, you are. I bet you're super short just like that. None of you can convince me. What? How tall are you? How tall are you, huh? 5 foot. But you're all 5 feet. That's a lot of foot. Yeah. Don't ask me how tall that is in centimeters. I don't know. Listen, I'm American. I don't understand their metric system. They didn't teach me that. Okay, bye. Try not to get eaten by any 8-foot cat girls. She's not dangerous at all, I promise. And also, she definitely doesn't hunt humans. But just in case, be careful. And also, you might want to, I don't know, well, let's just say you might want to watch your step on the way out. Not that I would enjoy it if you got eaten or mauled by a terrifying 8-foot tall ShiroNekoNya, because that would be really crazy. But I am just saying that if it happened and you're choosing to leave, I can't protect you. So that would be your own fault. That would be your own fault. I'm at least 2 bananas tall. You're 6'11"? Yeah, sure you are, buddy. Okay, little tyke. Settle down. Let's not spin any tall tales. But, yeah, ShiroNekoNya is 8 foot tall, and she's immune to anything. I say we just abandon this mission for good. We have no chances of winning. You might have a point. We're not gonna win. I mean, I knew we weren't gonna win as soon as we got into this neck of the woods. I'm not saying we were gonna win. I've never made that argument. I'm saying I've never made the argument that we were gonna win. I have made the argument that it's better to know where she is, and then to run once we find her, than it is to not know where she is. And also, it was more about finding my sister in the first place. So, like, you know, but this isn't a fight. We're not fighting. We're just trying to find my sister. And if we can't, we might need to try to find our way out of here. But we may or may not have gotten a little bit lost, and that was definitely not my fault. So, I didn't mean to get us, well, I mean, I didn't get us lost, but also I didn't mean to get us lost. If I did get us lost, I didn't mean to get us lost, so. I didn't mean to get us lost, we might be a little bit lost, but I didn't mean to get us lost. And I didn't really get us lost, so it was all, that's a misunderstanding. I definitely didn't take our map and turn it into a paper boat and float it down the river, and then it sank, and now we don't have a map. But, like, that was, Cthulhu made me do that, so. I didn't do that I was definitely influenced by the whispers of an eldritch being that I happen to know. And I didn't do that on purpose. So, anyway, it was not my fault. But now we may or may not be lost. So, I think the best course of action is to maybe try to find my sister still, because she might know the way out. But, if she kills us, then we can't get out. So, really, I don't have the best. Maybe I don't know what we should do. But you don't know what to do. And, like, I'm just saying, like, nobody else has given me a better option on finding my way out of this wood with the creepy lake with bodies in it. It doesn't have bodies in it, but if it did, it would be creepy. It would be creepy. But, like, I'm just saying, nobody else has provided any better answers. So, like, here we are. Please tell me we have a GPS. I have a gato positioning system, and it definitely is not working because of the radioactive lake. So we yeah. Do you mind if I have fish for dinner? I don't mind. Can I jump in the lake? Well, it is radioactive, so I guess you could, maybe. Actually, I kind of do have a flare gun. That would be really cool, except what is your flare gun gonna do? How is that gonna help? I don't know the only person who's gonna see your flare is my sister, the aforementioned 6'8", impervious to all damage cat girl who, 8 foot. I'm 6'8". I'm 6'8". The aforementioned 8 foot cat girl who is as I don't know if you missed it. You might have missed it. Listen, you might have missed this. Maybe you were busy listening to the totally normal moaning and screaming coming from these woods. But I will say that, like, so the totally friendly and not at all dangerous 8-foot cat girl who may or may not have gone a little bit feral on her last hunting spree, where she did not hunt humans. She was definitely hunting wild animals like bears and cougars and things like that, because that is a normal and okay thing to hunt as long as you have a permit. Unlike humans, which is not okay to hunt as per the Geneva Conventions. So maybe we'll find something new if we keep going in a straight line. All right, okay. See if your older sister's height. Yeah, I said the wrong thing. My bad. Twas a slip of the tongue. At least we'll go out together. Something tells me to go into the lake. I don't think we should go into the lake. Why do you want to go into the lake? I don't think the lake... Listen, I just don't think... I don't know. That doesn't... Oh God, I'm already being possessed. I don't know about this lake, guys. Like, it doesn't look... I don't think... Okay, well, listen, I just don't think that the lake is... I mean, first of all, didn't your parents ever tell you not to go into radioactive lakes? My parents definitely told me that you shouldn't go into radioactive lakes, so... I don't really think it's a good idea. Look, that lake looks normal, and like, there's nothing going on with it, and I'm sure that, no, I don't think we should go into the lake. Listen, I don't think we should go into the lake. I think the lake is a bad idea. First, it's radioactive. You shouldn't touch radioactive water. This is definitely the offshoot from a nuclear power plant. First of all, you don't want to go into the water that's been cooling the nuclear reactors. That's dangerous. Okay, that's dangerous. Second of all, you don't know what might be in that lake. What if somebody said alligators? Swimming in? Radiation is good for this. Whose skin? Radiation will make your teeth fall out, so maybe it would be good for me. The deep is calling. The deep is not calling to me. Is the deep calling you? Are you hearing voices again? A fishy! Listen, you can't give me like that. Are you part of the facility? Are you from the facility? Who sent you? Who sent you, and why do they want me to go into the lake? Wait, this is all starting to make sense. What if the truth is... What if the truth is that my sister never came here in the first place? What if the truth is that my sister never came here in the first place, and this was all just to lure me here to make me go into that lake, and it's all from the facility? I knew it. I knew it. I knew this was fishy. Pun intended. I knew this was fishy. I knew this was weird. Why would my sister be gone for 2 months? She's clearly been captured by the facility. Oh God, and now we're out here lost through no fault of my own, by the way. And the facility is trying to lure me into this lake. They're totally trying to lure me into the lake. That's gotta be what's happening. Anybody who says to go into the lake, mods, investigate them. Take them down. We can't trust anybody who tries to get me into the lake now. I figured it out. I knew it all along. This seemed weird. This didn't make any sense. Why would my sister be gone for 2 months? She's never gone feral before. That's just a myth anyway. Cat girls can't go feral. What was I thinking? I shouldn't have believed those rumors. Who even made them? Who was telling you that? Huh? Who was telling you the cat girl could go feral, huh? There's only one thing I can do with people who listen to the facility. There's only one thing I can do with people from the facility. Listen, if a cat husband listens to the facility, there's only one thing we can do with them. We have to get rid of them. We have to get rid of them. Why not go into the lake, though? Because that's exactly what the facility wants. And everybody knows that the facility only want to do is recapture me and my sister. So now we have to find our way out of this. We have to find our way out of this. And we have to go and rescue my sister. We have to rescue my sister. Unfortunately, we're lost. And we can't go into the lake because that's exactly what the facility wants. I bet that it's all just a trap. I bet it's all a trap. It's been a trap from the beginning. Why would the facility lure your hero of all places to get me to go in the lake? Are you listening? Are you with them? Are you with them? Climb a tree and let's get a bird's eye view. Climb a tree. But I'm scared of heights. Wait, but I'm scared of heights. The ASPCA, I don't know what that is. I'm illiterate, so. Shiro gets a Q pass for getting us lost, which I didn't. I didn't get you lost. I didn't get us lost. I didn't get you lost. I'm not lost. I know what to do. Okay, listen. I think the idea is to just go straight until we should just go straight until we find our way out of here. I'm sure that there is an end to these woods. I'm sure there's an end to the woods. And as long as we just keep going straight, we will be fine. Totally fine. What if your sister is joining the facility? My sister wouldn't join the facility. My sister wouldn't join the facility. That's a crazy thing to say. My sister is on my side. Okay, my sister's on my side. And she cares a lot about me. And also, she would never betray me for the facility. The facility hurt us both, okay? The facility was a bad place for all of us cat girls. Maybe we could make a raft and go fishing? I either like is a great fish for your barbecue. Mods, keep your eyes on that guy. Keep your eyes on that guy. Cessation Yen? I don't know why you want me to go into the lake so bad. I don't know why you want me to go into the lake so bad, but I know you can't be trusted. Mods, keep your eyes on that one. He may have been corrupted by the facility. No, we're definitely gonna get back alive. Don't worry. And don't listen to anybody who tells you to go into the lake. Okay, nobody go into the lake. No one go into the lake. Nobody. Okay, not one of you needs to go into that lake. If somebody starts whispering in your ear that you need to go into the lake, don't go in. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to what the facility has to say. Don't listen to what they have to tell you. It's a trap. It's a trap, okay? You can't trust them. I heard the lake had a portal to the ocean. That's actually crazy. Portals aren't real. Who's telling you these things? Do they think that you would believe that? Do they really think you'd believe that? Oh my gosh, it's like trying to it's like stealing candy from a baby. You guys just believe anything. You guys believe anything. You're gonna believe that portals are real? We live in reality, okay? Oh my goodness. What kind of... Like, I understand government technology is pretty advanced, but you believe that there's a portal to the ocean and a lake? Okay, come on. Come on, guys. Let's be real. Got it. I'll just knock on some of my chocolate anyway. Oh, yeah, I want some. Can I have some chocolate? Wait, is chocolate bad for cats? I have never worried about that before. Dog, where are you? I don't know. That's what I've been asking. And have you seen my sister? I'm still, maybe, I mean, there's a chance that maybe she's out here. Maybe this isn't all just an elaborate trap. But, like, I don't know. I'm starting to really think that the facility is behind this. The whispers are getting louder? No. Please, please keep the leash short. Okay, don't worry. We'll be real close. We'll be real close, just like this. Hold my hand, okay? Hold my hand, we'll be okay. As long as you keep a hold of me and you don't listen to what they're saying, okay? You just don't listen to what they're saying, no matter what. Don't listen to what they're saying. Don't listen, okay? What if the lake isn't real? What, you don't think the lake is real? We're literally, it's right there. What do you mean, what if the lake isn't real? It's right there. Use your eyes. What? Next you're gonna say I'm not real? Gosh, get a grip. I know that we've been lost for a long time, but it sounds like you're going crazy. Are you hungry? We need to find food fast. Have you checked the local Wendy's? I have not seen a local Wendy's. Have you? Did you see the local Wendy's? Wait, for my sister? No, I mean, maybe I should have started there. You might actually have a point. I just like water too. You like water too? Well, you sound pretty suspicious, so I don't know if we can trust anything you have to say. Make sure to keep your eyes on that one, mods. You can't handle banter and you do the same stupid jokes every damn time. You generally deserve failure. Man, you are so awful. You're the worst viewer I've ever had. Damn. Sayonara, buddy. Play along, bro. Can't handle banter? You are so awful. Listen, for any of you cat husbands out there lost in the woods with me, I know that the pressure is mounting. Listen, you might be feeling a little bit scared. You might be feeling restless, and that might come out as aggression. But one thing I never allow to happen in my chat is we don't do bully the streamer. I'm here to have fun and enjoy my time lost in the woods, up against a totally terrifying creature that is not going to kill us. And I'm not worried about that, and you shouldn't be either. But the one thing I don't allow anybody to do is bully the streamer. Your job is to love your wife. That's what a marriage is about, okay? You wouldn't bully your spouse, would you? Even if she got you lost in the middle of the woods? Which I didn't. Which I didn't. And I wouldn't. And even if your spouse did maybe get you lost in the middle of the woods with a terrifying predator on your tails, which is definitely not what's happening. As I said, this is probably all just all a setup from the facility. But even if your wife got you lost in the middle of the woods with the facility trying to entrap you both into decades of torture and terror, you wouldn't bully her, right? You wouldn't bully her, right? Because I'm your loving spouse, and like, obviously it was all just a mistake. It was all just a mistake that is very rectifiable. Can I get a catwife hug to reassure me? Okay, yeah. See, because I am your loving spouse, I will hug you to reassure you that nothing bad will happen. That nothing bad will happen, and we're gonna be okay, so they're there. Yo, shosh, don't worry. Don't worry, no matter what, I will keep us safe, and we're gonna make it out of here. So even if you feel like lashing out, just remember, the key to a healthy and lasting marriage, okay, is good communication and remembering that ultimately you love your spouse. And even if you guys, some of you, say mean and terrible things to me, the answer is never to take their teeth or decapitate them or, take their limbs off or pull out their fingernails or anything like that, because violence is not the answer. And harsh words don't resolve anything. So all we have to do is remember that at the end of the day, we love each other. And small mistakes like getting you lost in the woods are just water under the bridge if you think about the long lives ahead of us. Yeah, We all want it to, yeah, see? We all want to make it out of here alive. We all want to make it out of here alive. And this takes teamwork, too, okay? This takes teamwork. Because one cat brain may or may not be enough to, to get us out of here. As your husband, I'm protecting you till death, even if guns don't really work or whatever we might be up against. Don't worry. As the biological weapon of mass destruction, I will protect you. I will protect you. I'm a very well equipped for these types of situations. My trainer at the facility always told me that when worst comes to worst, and maybe you're not able to get out of a situation by yourself, you can always ask for help from people smarter and older and wiser than you. And usually that means my sister, but at this point in time, I think that's going to be you guys. So if anybody has any good ideas, maybe it's time to give them. Maybe it's time to give them to me. Hi, Shiro. Hi, have you seen my sister? And or have you seen the pathway that leads us out of this totally normal patch of woods that is not endless and that doesn't make me feel like I'm going in circles? Did the facility make you a bioweapon? Can they turn me into one? No. I mean, yes, but no. They can't turn you into a bioweapon. You have to be born a test tube baby. You have to be chemically and genetically engineered from the moment of inception to be a bioweapon, I'm afraid. In fact, me and my sister are the only successful catwife bioweapons that were ever made, which is why the facility was technically dissolved after we were brought into existence. You didn't hear anything weird, did you? It's probably my imagination. Totally normal stuff, I swear. Totally normal stuff. I swear. We're fine. We're fine. Listen, alright. At this point, I think the only thing we can do, because yeah. I think the only thing we can do is maybe accept our fate, because I've been walking in a straight line, presumably, this entire time, and all we've done is make another circle around this lake, which is making me a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit worried that we may or may not have walked into some sort of, I don't know, time-space continuum loop. What's happening here? What's happening here, bro? I don't know if we're ever gonna make it out of here at this point. Every time I set off in a new direction, we just end up right back by the lake. Kid cat is chocolate. Chocolate is bad for cats. What are we gonna do? Is this a liminal space? Do liminal spaces just keep going and going forever and have no end and always bring you back to the beginning? Because I'm a little worried. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. it's the Re-Zero trap. What? They had this in Re-Zero? Okay, so we're in a tip forest, able to warp time. That's fun. It's totally fun. Look for birds. You know, now that you've said that, you're making me realize I haven't seen one living thing in this forest this entire time. I haven't seen a living creature basically this whole time. Welcome in, Miraz. Have you seen my sister, and or do you happen to have any advice for Cat and her cat husbands who may or may not be lost in a forest that doesn't seem like you can escape it? Just dive into the lake. It should break the infinite space. Mods, watch that guy. I told you. There's no way going into the lake is going to save us. And anybody who's saying that is suspicious, and they're being indoctrinated by the facility. Manic Pagan, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to lead us right into the trap. You're trying to lead us right into the trap that the facility set up. Well, it's not gonna work. Nobody listen to that guy. Nobody listen to that guy. Have you tried walking upwards? Yeah, every time Alright, listen. Okay, fine. Let's try it. Let's try it. We're gonna try walking upward. Wait, do you mean like flying? Wait, I'm confused. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh, wait, do you mean like climbing a tree? I guess we could try climbing a tree. All right, fine. We're gonna try climb the tree. Listen, you're right. You're right. We need to find like a tree with a low-hanging branch. Not that I need a short tree because I'm 6'8", clearly. I'm totally 100% a trustworthy cat hunter. I mean, citizen of the nation? Yeah, you seem trustworthy. You seem totally trustworthy. I've never seen someone more trustworthy, except that you keep telling me to go into the lake. And I'm telling you, people who go into those lakes, I'm sure, like, I'm sure they never escape. You know how I know that? Because of the bodies we saw earlier. You're not gonna get me like that. There's no way. You can't convince me to go into the lake like that. Yeah, just straight up, okay. My sergeant claimed these soldiers wasn't the same when they returned. They claimed that they faced hallucinations of returning to the same point over and over again. Wait! What do you mean? Oh, hey, look, there's a tree we can climb. All right, let's climb the tree. I'm sure if we get a bird's eye view, you're right. You were right all along. Listen, I should have listened to you. I should have listened to you in the first place. Okay. Hup. Hup. I should have listened to you in the first place. Obviously, getting a bit of a bird's eye view will probably help us, I'm sure. Ugh. 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 Okay, we're almost at the top. We didn't pick the tallest tree. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't very helpful. We didn't pick the tallest tree, so I think we might have to... Uh-oh. All I see is... all I see is the lake. Maybe we have to pick a taller tree? Thanks for carrying me up. Well, I mean, I could have gone by myself, but I didn't want to leave you alone. The lake is your friend? You sound like one of the facility. And I'm not gonna believe you like that. Never trust the lake. I feel like the lake is getting sentience at this point. I'm a little bit worried. Everybody keeps getting infected by thoughts of the lake. Are you guys okay? And all you can see is like, stop looking at the lake. Look at me. Look at me. I'm real. I'm real. I'm your catwife. Look at me. Believe in me. The lake is not your friend. The lake is just trying to confuse you. Okay? You can't trust a saltless body of water. That's what I've been saying. Lake water is very different from ocean water. Ocean water, trustworthy. Lake water, stagnant. And radioactive. Lake should never be trusted. The lake is the only way. Don't listen to that. Whatever you're hearing, don't listen to it. The lake cannot be trusted. All right, let's try to make it up into that tree. That one's taller. I feel like the voices of the damned are like yelling louder. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. We made it. We made it. I totally didn't almost drop you either. All right, let's make it up. Let's go. Come on. We're going up. We have to make it to the top. I'm sure with... Uh-oh. Well, that's... I don't know if you're gonna like what I don't know if you're gonna like what I'm seeing, but we may or may not be trapped here. We might be trapped because does that look like what I think it looks like? Now call me crazy, but it kind of looks like there's a wall of fog around the perimeter of the woods. Either that, or it's a steep drop off from the edge of the map. It kind of looks looks like there might be some sort of wall of white fog out there. I told you the only way out is the lake. No, that can't be the answer. That can't be the answer. That's exactly what the facility wants. That's exactly what the facility wants. That's what they're trying to get you to do. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Whatever the facility is trying to get you to do, you should never listen to them, no matter what. No matter what, okay? It's a hard lesson to learn, but even if it seems benign, if it seems totally normal, okay? Even if it seems like completely normal thing, you should never, ever listen to the facility. The facility always lies. All they want is to drag you back there and torture you for the rest of your life, okay? All they're gonna do is try to capture you. You can't trust the facility. You can't trust them. We're trapped. Okay, let me recap. Let me get my thoughts in order. So we're trapped in the woods, but like we walked here through totally normal woods to get to these woods. So something must have happened on the way to these woods that got us into this weird liminal other scary woods. We gotta think back. We have to think back to our journey here. Okay, so we were walking through the woods. Everything was normal, sunny, nice. And then it started getting a little bit foggy. And then one of you suggested that I make a cute paper boat. And I was like, oh, that would be such a good idea. That's so true. This is perfect for a paper boat because there was a river. There's a nice river, and we can put the cute little paper boat on there. And I was like, oh, that's so adorable. And then we followed the paper boat down the river and to this lake. So something along the way must have changed. Something must have happened that caused everything to go south. And it kind of, I feel like it started with the paper boat. The fog is evil like the lake. Is the fog evil? But the facility made her favorite cat girl. They can't be that bad, right? I'm starting to think maybe, Nekofi, you could be the culprit here. I'm starting to get a little bit suspicious, Nekofi. I'm starting to think your suggestion to make the paper boat in the first place might have been what caused us to get into all of this trouble. Why did you suggest that we make a paper boat, Nekofi? Why did you suggest that we make a paper boat? Why did you suggest that we follow it down the river? We didn't need to follow the river. We could have followed the path like normal. But you suggested that we follow the paper boat. You were the one who suggested in the first place that I even make one. You manipulated me, knowing how much I love Saba, all just to get us to come here. And now you're trying to imply that the facility isn't that bad? You know what they do there. You know the kind of experiments they run. You know why they were shut down. I can't believe you'd do this. I can't believe you'd betray me like this. All roads lead back to the lake. All roads lead back to Nekofi. Betraying me. Betraying us. Putting us in this dangerous situation. I can't believe it. I trusted you. I trusted you. He was number one. Maybe. Are we the boss? Are we stuck in our own arena? I don't know. Chosen cat. What do you have to say for yourself, Nekofi? And all you lake enthusiasts out there, you know what's in that lake, don't you? You know what's in that lake, don't you? You just don't want to tell me what's in the lake. Because it's all just a trap and you've been corrupted by the facility in the first place. I can see right through you. Bleh. Trust me, you can trust the fog. Okay. It seems like we're really down to two choices. We only have two choices. We either go into the lake or we go into the fog. Those are our only two options. Fog, lake. Listen, I don't think it's advisable to go into either. No, wait. We have three choices. Their choice is to not do anything at all, and we just live here forever happily, with no food, and probably no potable water since that is a radioactive lake, and no shelter, and no way to like cut down firewood either, which is not great. And yeah, so we have 3 choices. Nobody's feeling, I mean, I'm not feeling hungry yet, so I feel like we'll be fine. First, let's get down from this tree. I can't think straight on this tree. The fog is staring at me. The fog is staring at me. But the lake is staring at me. The whispers of the damned are in my head. We've just got to calm down and think about this logically. Okay? Okay. Don't worry. Let's just get down from this tree. Find a safe place to sit and rest. And we can just I'm sure if we just think hard enough, we can find a way out of this situation that doesn't involve the terrifying fog that lives at the border of the woods, and that also doesn't involve the terrifying lake that is radioactive and full of dead bodies. That, I'm sure we can find a way out of this if we just think about it together as a family. Are we lost? No, maybe. If we are lost, it's definitely Necrophy's fault. We could make a cabin here. Yeah, we could make a cabin. We could definitely make a cabin. I've been watching these TikToks recently. Of like these people going out and making cabins in the woods. It looks really wholesome and nice. And it doesn't look dangerous at all or hard to live. But if we choose to live here forever, how will we ever get things like chicken nuggets? Or like, I don't know. How will we ever visit the pool again? I don't want to live here forever. Maybe what we should do is we can slowly but surely whittle away at the trees with my knife. And your teeth, probably. We could probably make weapons out of your teeth. Yeah, this is a great idea. And then we can take a tree and make a giant trebuchet. And then fling ourselves out of here. If we go fast enough, I'm sure we will break whatever strange space-time continuum loop that is existing. I feel like that has gotta work, right? You must fish for it. You must fish for it in the lake with dead bodies? No way. Don't trust that guy. He's definitely lying. You just want me to go into the lake. Wait, hold on. Yeah? It's a good idea, right? Just Uber some chicken nuggets. Okay. Did any of you bring your cell phones when we left the house today? Did any of you bring your cell phones? Can anybody call an Uber? Maybe we could just Uber our way out of here, really. I don't think I've ever been in an Uber. Maybe I've been in an Uber like once. Ubers kind of freak me out. I don't like other people driving me. It scares me. Shoot flare gun, call in reinforcements, get picked up by dropship, unless that doesn't work in this cursed forest. Well, I think the only person that could probably save us is my sister. And currently, I think we're probably in a facility trap, which means that my sister, who's been gone for 2 months, was probably taken hostage. So, you know, once we get out of here, I think we'll probably have to try and save her, question mark. I told the IRS your taxes, they're on their way. Wait, but I don't owe any taxes. I already did my taxes. Do you owe taxes? Were you just telling them that you owe taxes? I actually didn't owe anything. I didn't get anything back, but I didn't owe anything. They took it from me. They took it from you. I knew you were in league with them. See, this is the punishment you get. The facility always betrays you. That's what I've been saying. This is exactly what I've been saying. The facility always betrays you. Okay? See, You know, they tell you what to do. They tell you to get, like, oh, tell Shiro to go into the lake. Tell Shiro to follow the paper boat. And then what happens? Now you're in the same boat as me. Figuratively and literally. You followed the paper boat too. You should have known better, because now when we get home, you're going in the basement. That aside, if we get home in the first place. Because now we're stuck. And we're all in this together, regardless of if you're with the facility. So really, this should be proof that they don't care about you. They don't care about you any more than I do, at least. Wait, no. They don't care about you as much as I do. I care about you far more than they do. Except for the betrayers among us, Nekophi. They don't care about you enough to save your life when you betray me, though. This is what you get. This is what you get when you betray your catwife. Now you're in the predicament. And not only are you going to have to face my retribution, but they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care even if you died. Not the basement. Right, of course, Uber. Oh, totally. The facility saved you? Sure they did. Except now you're here with me. Except now you're here with me, and you're gonna be headed for the same trap that I'm in. You think they're not gonna kill you at the end of this? To tie up loose ends? Sure, whatever. When they show up, we'll throw them the marriage certificate, and then they'll be like, oh, our bad. We didn't know you benefited from 10K tax benefits. That's true. You get benefits for being married, right? So, like, that means I have 16,000 cat husbands worth of tax benefits. Does that mean I finally get money back from the IRS? Slip of the tongue. That was an accident. Then they'll lead us out of here. Listen, ESL, okay? Then pizza time. They'll lead us out. Oh, totally. They'll lead us out of here and give us pizza. Yeah, that's exactly. That makes perfect sense based off of our experience with the facility so far, keeping us in chambers and torturing us and forcing us to do extremely dangerous missions and causing lots of world catastrophes and making us murder innocent civilians. Yeah, totally. They're gonna give us pizza. Yeah, all right. Is that what they told you and you just believed them? Sure. Man, you guys are so gullible. This is why you have to stay with me, okay? I can't believe you would believe whatever the facility told you after everything they've done already. Don't you remember? Don't you remember when I took you to the facility and showed you the atrocities they've been up to? Oh my god, the torture? The children? Can't believe you'd do this. Without the facility, we wouldn't have you. Shiro, I owe them some respect. No, you don't. No. Listen. The facility is pure evil. Just because one good thing came out of generations of torture and experimentation that was completely unethical on both cats and humans, by the way, doesn't mean you owe them respect. In fact, you should never trust them. They're extremely dangerous and detrimental to society, and they'll drive you insane. I should know. Okay? Necrophy's been programmed. Put the knife down. What have you done? I've only done the things that the facility forced me to do. That's why we ran away. Don't you remember anything? Oh my god, you've been brainwashed. They've brainwashed you. They've totally got you. We're gonna have to do some intensive brainwash correction once we get home. If we get home. Believing them gets us into situations like this. This is what I'm telling you. You can't just believe anything that some random person tells you. Okay, especially if they say they're from the facility. I can't even believe you listen to them from the first place. If somebody says, listen, say it with me. What have I been teaching you? If somebody says they're from the facility, what are you supposed to say? Oh, my mom said I can't talk to people from the facility. That's what you're supposed to say, and then you're supposed to run away. Okay, then you're supposed to run away. And if you hear voices in the middle of the night telling you to do things that you don't understand, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to tell Shiro. Repeat after me. What are you supposed to do? Tell Shiro. Duh, and that way we can immediately institute some anti-facility measures for you so that you can stay safe, so that we can stay safe, so that we don't get into situations exactly like this. This is why I tell you, you can't trust the facility. Oh my god. Can't believe this has happened. Shiro, the voices are back again. Shh. Don't listen to the voices. Don't listen to the voices. Listen to me. Listen to me, okay? Don't listen to the voices. Just listen to me. I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe. No, don't listen. Don't listen. Listen to me. I'm holding you right now. You're here with me. You're here with me, safe in my arms. The voices can't hurt you. The facility can't control you. Okay? You are gonna be okay, because we are here together. Okay? Yeah. Okay, bring it in. Bring it in. See? Catwife is the cure. Catwife is the cure. You're gonna be okay. Okay? Okay, chin up, kiddo. Chin up. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it out of here. We're gonna make it out of here. We're gonna figure it out. Everything's gonna be fine. The facility can't get you as long as you don't listen. And for those of you who have already fallen to the facility is sweet talk, okay? I will help you remember. I'll help you remember who you really should be listening to. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll help you remember who you really should be listening to. Facility members get the bonk. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. She was just trying to protect you. I'm just trying to protect you. Yeah, my favorite Neko told me I can't talk to strangers. So there you go. See, that's the way it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to talk to strangers. Okay, strangers, you're far too susceptible to sweet talk. Clearly listening to the facility. What next? What next? You're just gonna get into somebody's white van because they offer you candy? Is that what's gonna happen? Are you just gonna, any random person that offers you food, you'll be like, yes, let me come along. No. You don't follow strangers. You don't talk to strangers. You don't take random medication from people who leave it in chat, by the way. Okay? And you don't listen to a facility. Most of all. Okay? How goes Shiro trying to dig up the body? What body? First of all, I've never left any bodies in the woods. As any good catwife would, I put bodies in the ocean. Because then they fuel the circle of life. Obviously. Second of all, we're trying to avoid the dead bodies which are floating in the lake. We don't want to touch the bodies. I'm not interested in the body. Did you know touching dead bodies can give you bad diseases? That's what my sister told me. What if the facility are forcing me to live in the lake? To love the lake? Don't worry. All you have to do, if you feel like the facility is trying to undermine your love for me, just remember you love me most of all, and the lake is definitely not as nice as Shiro's love and affection and big fluffy tail. Okay? You just have to remember that the best thing in life is one cat girl's really big fluffy tail. And just like your cat's at home, you just take the tail and you put your face in it and you go, and I will cure you. Okay? I will cure you. Anytime you feel like your loyalty is wavering to a catwife, that's all you gotta do. Okay? Okay. She must have filled it with, no! I would never put bodies into a stagnant lake that it has radioactive runoff. Okay, I would never do that. I put bodies into the ocean. These are very different. Okay, I think we're gonna have a lesson on hydrology at this point because you guys just keep getting everything confused. Okay, lakes and rivers are not the same as the ocean. They're not the same as the ocean. The decomposition in a lake happens far slower. Therefore, you're more likely to get caught committing crimes if you put your evidence in a lake. And I'm not saying this because I've committed crimes. I'm just saying this for future reference in case you ever committed a crime. Not that you should commit crimes. I don't encourage that. You shouldn't be doing that, okay? But if you were to commit a crime that maybe you had to get rid of the evidence of, you should clearly be putting the evidence in the ocean because the ocean is a far more safe and natural disposal place, okay, for example, bodies. Is hydrology like astrology but in the water? No, astrology isn't real. No. Astrology is like your personality test. How do I even move on from that? No. study of water and water movement. And like water sources and like water and like patterns of like different like water bodies of water and their like aspects. No, it's not the same as astrology. Astrology is just made up. No, astrology is real. Water is real. Oh. Astrology is a life in this facility. I don't know, are we gonna blame every bad thing on the facility? Sure. Not that astrology is bad. Well, I don't know, maybe we should blame only bad things on the facility. Astrology is just like a fun personality test. That has nothing to do with the reality of bodies of water, okay? Currents, climate, things, ecosystems. You're talking like a Libra. What the heck? No, I'm not. Like, so full of duck poo. Well, like, every body of water is full of poo. But, like, I would say in terms of, like, the relative safety of drinking water, lakes, I don't know, I would prefer, like river or stream or, like, I don't know, like a spring, natural springs, if I had to choose. Preferably like snow melt runoff, because that, I feel like that's like slightly less likely to make you sick, because lakes, because they are large bodies of water that don't move, okay, they don't move as quickly as a river. You're more likely to get toxic or at least like detrimental algae blooms or like different types of like, you know, what are they called? The little swimmy thingies, they can get in your eyes and give you blindness. I don't forget what that is. They told you the world is fine. Yeah, that was probably the facility. Definitely that's from the facility. The tail is talking to you. It's saying, shh, don't listen to the facility. The facility did one good thing. Yeah, but they did the one good thing in order to do lots of bad things. So it all kind of, I feel like it's a moot point, all right? That doesn't make them good. You guys do I have to take you back to the old facility and show you that all of the terrible experiments they ran? I'm certain I don't have to explain the kind of things they put me through. You guys need to get a grip, okay? Yeah, they made me and they put me through way more torture than is ever okay to put a catwife through. Okay, brain-eating amoeba. Yeah, amoeba, that's the word. Anyway, lots of amoebas and algae blooms. I would definitely go for fresh running water, especially not this lake, because not only is it stagnant and there's dead bodies, but it's also radioactive, okay? And listen, I don't have my Geiger counter on here, but if I did, it would be going off the charts, okay? It would be going off the charts because of how radioactive this lake is. I know because I was created in a currently radioactive zone. I know a lot about that because the facility, I mean, you guys probably remember, I took you back to like tie up some loose ends. Well, really, I guess you guys followed me. I didn't really take you, so that is however it is. But I went back to tie up some loose ends, and you guys ended up coming along for the ride, as you do. And you guys remember the Geiger counter, right? And how crazy it was going as we got closer to the facility? It's because the government had to shut down the illicit operations, okay, that were happening there. Yeah. So you really do be a catfish? Yeah, I love the water. They told me that river water is safe to drink. I would say it's safer than a radioactive lake, I suppose. Can I take a sip from a lake? No, you'll die, I think. Actually, what happens if you drink radioactive water? Do you die? I feel like you probably die. I think the only answer could be possibly that you die. You walk in the woods and a cat starts schizo-posting about the water supply. I'm not schizo-posting. What are you talking about? I'm giving you a lesson in hydrology. Whoa. We were having a totally normal conversation about the intricacies of hydrology and where you should be drinking your water if you get water. Listen, if you're lost in the woods, a lake, while if it's your only water source, may be the option that you choose, but if possible, you should find running water, okay? Preferably the water that is running from, like, I don't know, a mountain or something, probably something like that. Probably something like that. Have you still not found the Boing Boing sister? Yeah, Boing Boing is in her ears, right? No, I didn't. Listen, My thought at this point is probably that we were lured here by agents of the facility and that my sister's probably been captured for months at this point, which would explain why she's been gone, because she's never been gone this long before. Even when she's gone out hunting, she's never been gone this long. So my assumption is we were lured here by the facility, and either the fog or the lake is a trap. Wait, fog or the lake? I'm already going insane. Either the fog or the lake is a trap, and we have to choose the right one to get out of this. In fact, maybe this is all just an elaborate test to see if we're capable of escaping. What if they're both traps? Wow, that's a really good question, I think. I don't... Well, see... I don't know. I can't tell. That's the problem. I don't know which way we should go. Should we go to the lake? Should we go to the fog? The thing is, both of them are equally unknown. Except, I do know that the lake is radioactive. And while that probably won't hurt me, it could hurt you. So, I don't know. Are you really willing to take that risk? I'm just saying. But going into the lake could potentially lead us right into where they wanted us to go. Because all of the facility agents so far that have entered the chat have tried to get us to go into the lake. But the fog seems equally as suspicious and untrustworthy because, like, why should we go into a blanket of white fog where we can't even see where we're going? I don't like being blind, you know? I mean, at least in the lake we could probably see through the water and potentially ward off any attacks that are coming. But as much as I love water, I'm not, like, the best swimmer, and all I kind of really know how to do is kiddie paddle, so... I don't know. They're both seeming not that good. Did you hear that? I think I heard some scientist voices. That was just me explaining hydrology. Right? I hope. The fog is easier to return from, theoretically, so I say we go for the fog. Okay. Yeah, but as soon as we enter the fog, we may not be able to find our way back. I'm not very good directionally. The fog. I mean, a good water source. I'm not a water bender. Listen, okay, you need to come back to reality. People can't actually bend elements. That's all fantasy stuff. Come back to the reality, okay? Catwives, experiments, losing your sense of direction in a time-space continuum around a lake that's totally not suspicious, or maybe it's really suspicious, okay? Shiros can't float. Well, I can float, okay? My big fluffy tail is a very effective flotation device, but as soon as it becomes completely saturated with water, then I sink to the bottom. That's actually how you capture most catwives. And one of the weaknesses of catwives is as soon as their tail becomes completely saturated, they sink to the bottom of the ocean, and then they're very easy to capture because it's basically like 2 metric tons of dead weight. Yeah. You're bulletproof, but I'm not sure you're alligator proof. I've never tried to fight an alligator. I think I could win though. I think I could win. I think I could. I think if an alligator tried me, I could probably win. I'd just give him a karate chop. Just like that. Yeah. I'm very proficient in martial arts. Everybody knows. Definitely. I think I would be a really good alligator wrangler. In fact, if Steve Irwin himself invited me on his show, I think I would outshine him, which is why he never did. Hi, catwife. Hello. Hello, Morningstar. Wait, alligator? I haven't seen any alligators. Did you? Did you see them? But fog is just a big fluffy cloud down on Earth. Well, that's what they said about this lake. It's just a big bucket of water down on Earth. But it's also extremely dangerous and probably part of the facility's experimental plans. So I don't trust either of them. Could you beat a radioactive alligator that's mutated by the facility? Yeah. I can confidently say that no matter what the facility makes, I will always be the most powerful thing outside of maybe my sister, okay? I can say I'm their magnum opus. Listen, you have to think about it this way. The facility was completely destroyed. Bombed, nuclear bomb. They flattened the area. All of their funding completely cut. Okay? Anything they're doing now is illicit black market trading with whatever resources they have left. So there's really no way that they could ever recreate something at my level again. There's really no way they could ever recreate something at my level again because I am quite literally their magnum opus. Quite literally. Steve was good with the crocodile, but he lost his fight at the ocean. And that's why I'm saying that I'm the superior... What was his name again? What was the name of that show? Crocodile. What was it? You can tell I've watched so much of it. I only know... What the heck? What was the name of that show? I think they might have the stupid. Uh-oh. What was the name of that show? Alligator? See you later, alligator. See you later. Crocodile Hunter. That's why I'm the superior crocodile hunter. Steve Irwin, R.I.P. However, I am the superior crocodile hunter because I am friends with the ocean creatures. Crocfiles. Was that actually called Crocfiles? How did they capture your sister then? Probably by see, this is what I'm talking about. Probably by putting her in the lake, and I'm sure that water's been modified. Okay, I'm sure that water's been modified so that it immediately soaks into her tail and it completely incapacitates her at the bottom. This is why I'm hesitant to go into the lake no matter what. This is why. And it's because there's nothing more deadly. There's nothing more deadly than aerated water that has completely soaked the catwife's tail. Alright? Have you ever seen the aerated water pictures? As soon as you go in, you can't swim up. There's no telling that they haven't done that with this lake, okay? It's radioactive, it could be aerated. And what if they put in the special chemical that will make my tail soaked and then I won't be able to float anymore and then I'll be completely trapped at the bottom of that lake? How many cat girls do you think you could fight? I can take on any number of cat girls because no other cat girl was a successful experiment from the facility. I'm afraid that I'm the most powerful cat girl because I'm not just a cat girl. I'm an experimental cat wife. I think you're missing out on some of the lore here. I think you may have missed some of the lore here. Listen, Elon Musk himself created me. The lake can't be trusted. That's what I'm saying. The lake can't be trusted. It's a surefire way. It's a surefire way for us to die. Or at least be captured by the facility. And I can't go back there. I swear it. I won't let us go back there. I won't let them take you. Okay? Somehow it seems the big search is at the same spot as 2 hours ago. That's what I keep saying. No matter what I do, we just end up back at the lake. That's what I just keep saying. There's something... There's something fishy. I can't even say the joke. There's something fishy about this lake. Could you fight your twin sister that is the same stats? My twin sister? I don't have a twin sister. I have an older sister. And have I ever fought her? Yes. And have I ever won? No. However, it's a moot point because ShiroNekoNya is on the same side as me, so you don't have to worry about that. I still think that's all an illusion. Well, I think that the facility has been whispering to you. Are they whispering to you still? Are you still believing what they said? I just explained why you can't trust them. They put you into this situation the same as me. They're definitely going to get rid of you as soon as you've served your purpose, okay? As soon as you've served your purpose, so you can't trust them. You can't trust what they have to say. You can't trust the facility, okay? They're telling you it's all an illusion, right? Well, that's because it'll make you easier to take out in the long run. They're just saying that because they know that if you think it's all an illusion, you won't struggle. You won't struggle when they want to finally put you to rest. Yeah. They used your sister to lure you back to the facility. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They used my sister to lure me here, and that is definitely all... That's definitely all what's going to happen. Whatever choice I make For sure, at least one of these directions will lead us back to the facility, and that's the last place I want to go. Listen, we're gonna go save my sister once we get out of here, but we're not gonna be lured into the facility without being properly prepared. Just because they don't have government funding anymore doesn't mean that they're not dangerous. It doesn't mean they're not dangerous. Yeah. What if they have cookies? No, we have cookies at home. Okay. We have cookies at home. I'll feed you cookies at home. It doesn't matter if the facility has cookies. You can't listen to them. Yeah, we have cookies at home. I'll bake you cookies. But you can't go back to the facility just because they say they have cookies. Are you just gonna... Are you... What the heck? Do you think you'll just go... I was just telling you. What did I say before? If a stranger tries to lure you into his van because they say they have candy, and that includes cookies. Okay, that includes cookies. What are you supposed to say? My catwife told me I can't go talk to strangers or go with strangers. And then you're supposed to run away screaming. Okay? I'm afraid you'll shove me back into the basement again? What are you talking about? Why are you guys always so weird about the basement? It's perfectly nice. It's furnished with lots of delicious food, comfortable living arrangements, lots of fresh air. You guys, this is all an effect of this. This is all an effect of the woods we're in. I'm sure it's just the woods that are causing you to go crazy. I just found a cookie. Just found a cookie? Where did you find the cookie? Spit it out. Spit it out. Don't eat random cookies you find. Put that down. Put that back where it came from. Oh, put that thing back where it came from. Hey, or so help me. I'll take you down to the basement level too. Listen, you're not supposed to eat random things you find on the forest floor. Where did you even find a cookie in here? What do you mean you found a cookie in the middle of the forest? It was tasty. Don't eat that. Spit it out. Spit it out. Whoa, drop it. Drop it. Hey. Drop it. Don't eat that. Don't swallow that. Don't you dare. You're gonna get poisoned. But I swallowed the cookie. Oh my god. We're gonna have to go get your stomach pumped. Do we have a garden? You have an undersea garden full of anemones. If the lake is a trap and the fog is a trap, you can dig a Minecraft 3 block deep hole and hide. That's a pretty good, honestly. Oh, or we can make a giant nest. What do you think about that? We can make a giant nest. Up in the trees, we can make a giant nest. I see no downsides. We can live the rest of our lives in this beautiful forest as birds. They can't fly, but wait, no. Elves do that, right? In Lord of the Rings, they make like little houses in the trees. We could do that. I like that idea. Next thing you know, the facility teleports you out if you eat anything in the forest. This is an Alice in Wonderland. Eating things doesn't teleport you. You guys are living in the world of fantasy. I love the basement. And see, that's a good cat husband. That is a sign of a good cat husband who has not undergone any sort of indoctrination or brainwashing ever at all. That's a good cat husband right there. That's what I like to hear. I love the basement. Repeat after me. I love the basement. I love Shiro. I don't talk to the facility. I don't eat random things off the forest floor. Okay? I love the tail. Exactly. Now you're starting to get it. I'm so proud of you. See, I knew that the facility couldn't actually get a hold of you. I knew it. I knew that you would come around eventually with some convincing. I'm brainwashed by the Mandalorian quote, which just so happens to love Shiro, and that's okay too. As long as they're not in league with the facility, you can be brainwashed by anything else, especially the Mandalorians. They're a truly trustworthy group. You can trust me on that one. But never the facility. I talk to the facility and eat random gifts from strangers. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Why do you guys keep doing this? You guys can't just keep doing this. Oh my gosh. I make you barbecue at home. I went gotta cook for you, and all you do is you betray me for the facility because they give you cookies, and you take random gifts and treats from strangers. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle you're still alive. All right, when we get home, I'm putting you on level 3 of the basement and no food for the rest of the week. And mods, make sure to tear out all his fingernails. The tarot is whispering to me. Tells me to drown. It tells you to drown Neko in the lake. Listen, I'm not responsible for what my tail might tell you. I'm not responsible for what my tail might tell you. Why do you have a knife? No reason. Are you on VRChat? No, I'm in the woods. Have you seen my sister? I feel like, well, more like, have you heard anything strange from maybe some voices whispering to you? Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. You haven't happened to hear any weird voices whispering to you from the dark corners of the forest? You guys haven't heard anything. Maybe, you know what I haven't thought of is maybe we should try to listen for my sister. What if my sister got captured on purpose? Now, I know my sister's extremely strong, fast, and has the predatory instincts of an eldritch being. So there's no way she would be captured, right? Even if they did lure her into a lake, she would know that that's a trap for sure. I mean, if I think it's a trap, she would clearly think it's a trap too. So she probably got captured on purpose. Maybe she was trying to infiltrate the facility in order to understand how we should get out of a situation like this. And maybe she's actually trying to get in contact with us. Does anybody have a radio? Does anybody have a radio? Maybe? I love my burnt spaghetti that you cook. Thanks. Listen, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, okay? Hi, Shiro. You look gorgeous as always. Oh, you. Thanks. You know, it's something about the humidity of this forest. It's really doing wonders for my fur. It's really doing wonders for my fur. The cookies taste weird. No, not level 3. Yes, level 3. Also, my cookies taste fine. When I make cookies, they taste good. Okay. They taste like normal cookies. Sure, maybe I forgot like the chocolate chips once or twice, but like cookies are fine even without the chocolate chips, so it was fine. My spaghetti was perfect. Maybe my sister got captured on purpose. Okay, well, let me take stock here. So if my sister was captured on purpose, I feel like that leads me to think maybe one or two things could be true here. One, she was captured on purpose to understand more about the facility's goals. That's very likely. I think maybe that's part of the answer. Two, maybe she wants me to follow her, but I can't understand why she would want me to go into the facility anyway. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's really... Like, maybe she wanted me to come after her so we could take on the facility together, but then... I don't know, because it kind of feels like we came in really unprepared, so I just don't feel like that could be it. Maybe we need to follow her anyway to see... Why would she willingly go to the facility? You know what I mean? Now that I've really started thinking about it, because I feel like I was panicking before. I feel more calm now. You guys have calmed me down. Talking about Hydraology definitely calmed me down. But like, there's no way that my sister would actually get caught on purpose. As you guys said, she is extremely powerful. Even more powerful than me. It's a good point. You make a good point. So the only way that this would happen is if she willingly got captured by the facility. So the only question then is why she got captured. To learn more, maybe she wanted me to go after her. Maybe she is infiltrating the facility in order to foil their plans. Hi, are you excited about the Toho Godzilla cinematic universe? I have no idea what that is, and I wasn't particularly excited about it. This Friday? What happens this Friday? I don't know what that is, so I'm not sure if I could be particularly excited about it. But I will say that once we get out of this forest, I would feel a little more stoked about it, not gonna lie. I'm excited to get out of here. My birthday is this Friday. Your birthday is this Friday. Happy birthday. You'll definitely make it to your birthday and you won't die. Probably. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? No, that's definitely... That's... Did you hear that? Uncle Vester from Wednesday lets himself get captured for fun. You know, my sister is kind of deranged, so maybe. So maybe. Did you hear that? I'm excited to survive until Friday. Yeah. Me too. Wait, who's leaving all these cookies in the woods? Is it bait? Where are the cookies leading us? Are they leading to the lake? Are they leading to the lake? You're not supposed to take the cookies. Maybe she wants to test how flexible Shiro is and how smart my brain is. Clearly. Told you ominous whispers. Wait, did you actually not hear that? Oh my god, am I insane? I heard... No, I really... It sounded like... Okay, I'm not making this up, okay? It sounded like... I don't know, it sounded like metal screeching? Did you guys hear that? I'm not the only one who heard that. Did you guys hear that? I'm not the only one who heard that, right? Well, was that not... Did you guys not hear that? I hear voices. Wait, but there was definitely... No, I'm being serious. I heard metal screeching. You guys are just hearing voices. Okay, how long have the voices been going on? I can't trust the lake or the facility. That's exactly right. You can't trust the lake or the facility. That's exactly right. That's a good cat husband right there. You can't trust the lake and you can't trust the facility. Okay? Good job. Just keep repeating that in your head. You can't trust the lake, you can't trust the facility, okay? Catwife here is 10 times more powerful. Maybe it is. I'm a little worried. I don't know where that came from. Should I be concerned? You're going crazy. I don't want to... I'm really worried now. Did you really not hear that? Okay. Okay, metal screeching aside, because that's bad. I think it's time we make a decision. Listen, we can't keep this up. We have to get out of here. We have to make a decision. We either need to go to the lake or we need to go to the fog. Let's weigh our pros and cons. Okay, so the lake could be aerated, definitely radioactive. There's dead bodies in there. That's bad. The fog, completely unknown, no visibility, might not be able to find your way back, could get more lost, might lead us to further traps. The only body of water whose friend is the ocean. That's a very good point. The only body of water that I trust is the ocean. That's a very good point. The only body of water that I trust is the ocean. The fog is better. Should we do a poll? Wait, actually, that's a very good idea. Why don't we listen. I guess this will be a true test. This will be a true test of the cat husbands. This will be the only true test. We'll make a poll. And you guys get to make the decision. Lake or fog, alright? You guys will get to make the final call. I think the fog is where a facility wants us to go by using reverse psychology. Lake or fog? I like rivers, shallow ponds, and creeks. Yeah, those are second best. Almost as good as the... almost as good as the ocean. Okay, vanish pool. Let's see. New pool. Lake or fog? Lake. Fog. Alright. You guys are going... you guys are going to decide my fate here, I guess. Here's the... we'll get to see what the answer is here. Right now... Uh-oh. Over on Twitch, Lake and Fog are neck and neck, 54 to 57. Oh. Fog is winning. Fog is winning by 73% over on YouTube. We have a clear leader over on YouTube. Clearly leading. Anything to get the cat wet. Why are you so mean to me? Alright. I think no matter what, Fog is in the lead here. I think Fog is leading. We have 60% on Twitch, 73% on YouTube. Yeah. We have a clear winner. Fog is the winner. Alright. No matter what, the answer, I think the answer is clear. I think the answer here, the answer is we must go to the Fog. It's the only way. You guys have decided. You guys have decided what our fate will be. Are you ready? We go into the Fog and then it cuts to the, like, Dark Souls, you have died. There's only one answer. Alright. This seems... this seems totally fine. We'll be totally fine, right? There's no problems. Definitely seems safe. I'm sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Guys, I'm scared. Yeah. You wanna hold hands? We might have been manipulated. Alright, well, we can't stay here forever. This is the only answer. This is the only answer, right? 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 Alright, well. I guess it's time to take our leap of faith. I guess. There's only one thing we can do, right? Okay, well. We've got this. We've got this, okay. Okay. It's gonna be okay. Alright? It's gonna be okay. No matter what, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. We're just gonna walk. We just walk straight, right? We just walk straight. Just go. As long as we keep going straight. We didn't get here by swimming. That's a good point. Listen, that's a good point. Alright, well. No, I'm sure it's perfectly safe. I'm sure it's perfectly safe. Wait, what just happened? Hold on, let's try that again. I think my tracking just got messed up. Okay. There we go. There we go. I think we're alright. Wait, where are you? There we go. Okay, better? Better? Huh? I don't know. Wait, okay, let's walk into the Fog. I'm sure that... I'm sure it'll be fine. That must have been a fluke. Right? Right, okay, anyway. Pretend that didn't happen. Yeah. Okay, don't worry. Guys, I think I think... I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. Well, that leaves us with one option and one option only. I think you know what that means, don't you? I think it's time we go into the lake. I think you were right all along. I think there's only one way out. It's the radioactive lake with dead bodies. Okay. Okay. They really got us this time. They really got us. We don't have any other options at this point. We don't have any other options at this point. This is it. Okay, well. If this is it, if this is the end, just know. If the facility captures me, and this is the end, I love you guys. Okay. Don't wait for me. Well, maybe wait for me.